by this moment calendar game at Sunday, 8 June 2025. I just received for contact supernatural on this night actually, and for the contact said I'm actually already being planned about these situations, not normally actually since 2008, and that's plan actually as similar with my conference claim also for the explanations. Just leave for some point for about that, and through this moment coincidence also I want to reflecting about the point by point also for evaluate or following also about the investigations about my so-called internet also, for about my alibi also. Okay, I'm trying for explain this contacting. My contact said actually since 2008 these just conspirations for owned meat or trapping or meaning. The general or my father actually, my parents also. Di mana mereka yang Selatina. Seems these situations, this case suspect actually from Java peoples, Java Islands. Already similar with my last conference on internet. Context say there is one names actually that's kind of surprise actually for me, include as part of chronology suspect since 2008. As delegations or meaning also messenger actually for meet or make the coincidence with my parents. Context say that person's actually my friend on my college was to be at North Sumatra University, and for his ID name actually David, context David. That's actually persons which on the missile address actually on United States America. Context it on this night to me. And this Japheth based my contact also indications for assumptions meaning also. Actually, family our relations family actually to Madam Megawati Sukarnoputri on Java Island. The politic national Unisa chambers icons on this day also for her status actually. Megawati Sukarnoputri. Context say this chronology actually on relation also with Vape Cigarettes International at first beginning about Rocky also the promoter Vapes on the moment. Context say this kind of plan actually conspirations for doing a supernatural for challenging or trapping the iconic historical chambers heroic of my country. General Adibana Merdeka and Madame Sinatina. Context say this actually on first beginning story also for about Reformasi 98 for the ID name also David those persons that ever friendship with me when I'm a college on North Sumatra University Australia. And take say this kind of group actually between Java Islands, political national Indonesia and United States also at the moment. 2008 and years before. Okay, that's the context. I'm trying for slowly to make the explanations. This is actually basic on this moment contact message. I don't know if that's true or not, but I believe it will be available for definitions. Context said for the first beginning actually this David actually came from United States. David Santiago, that's the name, David Santiago. And made appointment meet and happening actually was to be with Madame Megawati Sukarnoputri. Indonesian National Political Chambers from Engineer Sukarno. That's kind of popular actually on my country. Context said the appointment meet actually ceremonial or similar with a secret forum on Java Island, Jakarta, on Kraton, Jakarta. And this David Santiago from United States actually include on the moment before getting meet with me on town Medan was to be as my friendship on my college was to be not Sumatra University. Context say for about vape cigarettes actually part on the appointment in Jakarta actually. The conversation that's on the moment before this David Santiago goes to town Medan and our college or not Sumatra University to meet with me as next confirmations. Context said it's kinda surprised because I'm actually through the selections moment to get the college. Not very easy actually, but that's actually being matched by the plan. Context said this David Santiago actually being contacted yesterday by docents that actually chambers or person that's known about my status, my situations on the college. Context said that's actually first began. David just came to North Sumatra University by the contact persons from that docents actually. This actually already surprised because not very ordinary for made plan, but I just conference just being suggested to report about that, about this contacting. And continue again. Context said, and the progress actually, I'm being dropped out from the college, and that's actually planned also. Kind of complicated because also include for the relations, conspirations between actually for about these persons actually David Santiago. And context said then for the progress these persons David Santiago came to my house. And same time I'm not recognized for about the moment. Definitive I'm not known about this David Santiago. Came to my house and they say the rendezvous happened between David Santiago and my father. The conversations happened, and that's about vape cigarettes also. As one point conversations which actually already been planned from Yogyakarta actually. David Santiago came from United States to Java Island, Yogyakarta, and then our college on North Sumatra University, and came to my house, meet with my father, and continue for about the conversations with my father. One point there go about vape cigarettes. Context is similar with that. They're just talking why I'm being dropped out actually from the college, and also for about my friendship also with David Chaniago, and then they're talking about vape cigarettes. Context that's actually the first beginning chronology about rocking. And then contact also said my father made one surprise conversation with this David Chaniago for about our status actually as chambers of North Sumatra University. Now, kind of surprise for David Chaniago at the moment, because actually already been planned from Jakarta with Madam Megawati Soekarno Putri also for about meet with my father Adi Bana Merdeka. Context next, they just own business, secret business for chambering North Sumatra University as they continue legendary Stockholm North Sumatra University by my father. Until this year 2025, context person that I'm looking for on North Sumatra University, the Bureau Rector, actually David Chaniago, the leaders, the chambers of Bureau Rector Universitas Sumatera Utara. That's actually for about his secret business with my father. At 2008 actually, with not being recognized by me, I'm definitely not known about the moment, just leave behind for about my conference was to be. Okay, already perfecting for that on this moment report. And context this supernatural actually came to meet to appointment from Java Island peoples and also America to Adi Bana Merdeka for meet Adi Bana Merdeka. Rivalian or challenging actually for about his historical ownership assets also to mata uang rupiah and continue plan through this Millennium Day. Not just stopped on that pointer also, context still continue. Say this actually on concentrations appointment also for about vape cigarettes, planning about the business with Java Islands that include also Moneyauthorization and families there also, because my father's also already made the business first beginning with this David Chaniago actually since years before Rocky vape cigarettes. And David Chaniago already agree to become delegations or chambers first beginning to international from my father's Adi Bana Mereka as the ownership concept or about the Stockholm money also first beginning, the cartel business concept also between them, David Chaniago and Alibana. Context said this David Chaniago finally goes international, traveling the world. For the sport country, say actually Israel, country of Israel. 8 years before the war, 2023, or years before that also. Context say homemade conversations meet for about the business vape cigarettes with Israel. And contact said also actually success being backup, being supported by peoples on Israel country. That thing also about Mr. Netanyahu, context, the president of Israel country on the stage actually meet with David Chaniago on that years, talking about vape cigarettes at the point. And also about the chambers Stockholm money first concept cartel also. Ali Bana Merdeka. They're talking about him on country of Israel for about the background also, for about his address also, Adi Bana Merdeka on address on town medias, country of Indonesia. They're talking also about that on Israel country. But takes a definitive happening and already agree between them for may come true the business on Israel country. Between Israel or peoples there with David Chaniago. But things still not stopped on that spot. This David Chaniago continue for his traveling on Israel lands to countries there for maintains about the marketing business faith and also made crew for that Stockholm and conversations. David Santiago traveling to Palestine, the country of Palestine, years before the war, and problem happening there. Context saying this business vape cigarettes not being welcome on Palestine. That's the point. But David Santiago being become or maintains mountains by country of Israel. And still not stopped on that spot again. Context say this David Santiago live for group on Palestine and being support actually by local ethnic group there with ID the Hamas as supporter for vape cigarettes planned business on Palestine. Hamas on agreement with David Santiago. Context say just blunder for the next because David Santiago leave the country, leave Palestine, goes to another country's neighborhood there. But continue about the business group also. David just rise on Iran finally. This David Santiago will be on Iran and made appointment again for developed the group business vape cigarettes there on Iran. And also talking about the chambers Stockholm money first beginning of vape and Panamerica. From Indonesia country and on business with America by delegations also David Santiago. Context say not very welcome there because already being recognized for the status or about the personality and Panamerica. Contact happened with Indonesia country. But about that was to be. At the moment, David Santiago traveling on Arab countries, and also country of Israel for about the vapes. Are you familiar with these explanations? Context say at the end, this David Santiago not being welcome, but about his propositions business by Arab countries. But this David Santiago also being support, being become, being guarded by country of Israel. But about developed the business project fee and war just happened because of that until this year 2025. When they say it vape cigarettes not very welcome there because about CISA also on similar product with CISA or about also the liquid context being recognized by Iran and also Palestine and similar with cocaine. Context say that's actually the reasons why David Santiago not being welcome for about the business propositions on Arab. But the situation not just stopped on that spot. What takes a group actually already happens behind. But about the Hamas and the story also leave behind about the United States there also and also other people from Indonesia country also. And then also about Internet ID 666 for discovering confusings made pioneering case to Internet global. And takes back for the story, first back up actually. This case supernatural actually for trapping for conspiracy about chambers of money logo rupiah Adi Bana Merdeka. My parents and also for about freak compromise politic or about grouping politic between Java Island and local peoples, ethnic and partition on my country. For targeting Chambers Historical Legendary Indonesia, G3 Place PKI also for his own money and also his signature also and di Bana Merdeka. For about BRI, Bank Rakyat Indonesia and also University North Sumatra, USU, and also another such also military also that include for Adi Bana Merdeka Chambers, legendary also, Monumental, National, and another. By delegation conversations since Jakarta for about also Reformasi 98 and appointment just include also about that person's David Santiago as family also to Indonesia, America for about families of Insinyur Soekarno also Madam Megawati Soekarno Putri. Context this actually being blundered because also the coalitions conspirations group also by local ethnics and their leaders fake actually Karo and Batak and Nias from Tamida. Context a kindness comeback actually by them. Very slicky and not consistent for about the corporate coalitions. Adi Bana Merdeka definitively become reasons by them and just blunder for the corporate conspiration together. Actually not very complicated. Context this actually the chronology or destroying one country on Arab, Palestine, and just leave behind for the situations. So about Internet ID 666 one for discovery. Very surprised context for about Internet ID 666 one for discovery because our status founder of 666 in the world already being proof, already being alibi and definitive problem because include actually for about this case conspirations just on the appointment next to name the one from there 666 in the world and also about the reward money to name the one from there also takes this community suspect actually very Greek for about money. Not can be hoped actually very jerk for responsible personality also and commitment also. Even that's also just about giving money or reward or for about this court internet name in one comment. That's actually about the explanations. I got this message and I just report for that. On this moment actually some experience contact happening in time at this time. This chronology actually very conspirations. Politik nasional Indonesia cooperate with America Indonesia for about Bitcoin, for about mata uang rupiah and also demokrasi reformasi 98 to meet but not kinda meet also to trap for the General Pemberang G30 SPKI. Owner of the concepts from the beginning Vape Cigarettes International being conspired for this millennium. Since Jakarta at the moment years the town Medan by delegations named ID David Chaniako. Friends of name is one from nowhere. I'm a colleague at Australia or North Sumatra University. Okay, I already explained for about that. Context said also until this 2025, this David Chaniago still in charge actually on these situations for the group sabotage also local peoples also because this David Chaniago also on the ground ethnic also from town Medan actually not pure America or relations family with Megawati's kind of country. This David Chaniago actually one Chambers scumbag suspect this Kimi commanding goes from grave also for about North Sumatra Universities, Biro Rector, and also BRI, Bank Rakyat Indonesia, and also Perbengkelan Tambal Ban on this years, and also even about Goni Butut. Context for betraying the corporate business about the meat to Adi Bana Merdeka, already being a estafette for next victims, next black goat, next target to name Irwan Cornell. Since 2008, he going on until this year 2025. Still not any clue, but already being evaluated context. But about giving money or about the core internet, name Irwan Cornell. But about the project also, meaning, and also the conversations only with alien farm international, United States and countries. That's actually I context this group suspect fucking asshole also not very kind people actually, not very kind society actually. Definitely bandits, definitely criminal people. That's also for chambers. Definitely broken corporations with governments or the farms, Java Island, Java peoples, and also about Adi Bana Merdeka and also America, Indonesia, Bitcoin and roots also mata uang rupiah. And also about Islam also they say that's actually about the Palestinians and also to ISIS and Hamas also. For about also David Chaniago. That's all. I think I hope already resumes for all. I'm going to continue again and we'll cut for a while. See you again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi and Shalom Christiani. Om Swantiasu Bodhisattva. This actually being blundered. Context say the conspirations for about the democracy, reformasi 98 already being taken over by the bandits. Already not on the track agreement actually. See you again.